Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to make a brown sugar glazed ham, a spiral sliced ham that is, and it's super simple, couldn't be any easier. It's just 2 ingredients, and if you wanted to really save yourself some trouble, if it's a holiday, you know, if it's Easter or Christmas and you're going to have a lot of side dishes in your oven, do this in the crock pot. It'll come out just as good and it'll save you the oven space. But today's not a holiday, I'm just making this video, so I'm going to go ahead and make mine in the oven. But the first thing you want to do is take some honey. Just drizzle it around the whole ham. It's just going to be a little bit of a glue to hold the brown sugar. Just want to make sure it gets all the way down the sides. And now we're going to take and put some brown sugar on it, kind of let it drop down onto the lower part. It's going to just create its own glaze while it cooks. The honey and the brown sugar will kind of caramelize. It'll be nice, sweet, and delicious. It really just doesn't get any easier than this. And it's so good. There's a lot of things you could do that would be more trouble that I'm sure would also be good. But if you're like me on a holiday and you've got people coming over and you got a whole bunch of side dishes to make, it's kind of nice to have one thing that's easy to make so you don't have to give up too much time on it. Okay, so that's it. Honey, brown sugar, and if you'd like, you can put some pepper on it. Brown sugar and black pepper go good together on a ham. I'm just going to cover this with some foil, put it in my oven. And by the way, most of these spiral sliced hams are fully cooked. You're really just warming them up. So I'm going to put it in the oven at 325, probably for just about an hour and a half. And I could put it on lower and leave it in there longer if it were a holiday and I just wanted to get it out of the way. But like I said, the package said fully cooked, ready to eat. So I'm really just warming it up and getting this brown sugar glaze to form, and then we'll eat it for supper. So I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so our ham is out of the oven. And I should have mentioned, I bought a small ham. This is only 8 pounds. So that's why I ended up leaving it in the oven for 2 hours. But if you have a bigger ham, you're going to need more time than that. And you could even up it to 350, and I did it at 325. But if you have a bigger ham and you're in a hurry, you could put it to 350 and put it in there for probably about 3 hours. You'd be good to go. But like I said, it's fully cooked. You're just warming it up. So I'm going to show you how to cut this. Okay, so there's always a bone here, and once you cut around that bone, all of the ham starts to come loose in several different sections, and then it's easy to pull apart.